broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
I'm so wild and yelling, wow. A bad little bitch. Where she from, don't ask me shit.
Be Chrissy right now.
It's always more
Chrissy can't dance.
I'm always on this list.
Chrissy can't dance.
Just turn that upper lip.
They always let me
be like,
then I get
so like this and do that.
Bustin' cheeks.
What? Come on, it's more on your shoulders.
What's he saying?
Bustin' cheeks.
That is so serious.
What up, AfterBuzz? Your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop After Show. I am joined in studio by Miss Kennelia Stradwick.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Nicolette Sensei don't play Gaona.
What's up, y'all? I really just had the worst image in my head.
Bust them cheeks.
Bust them cheeks. This is too
Bust
short.
them cheeks too short.
I'm gonna need too short to stick with
Bustin'
the
cheeks.
whistle.
Wait, what do you think? This is trashy or something?
No, it just doesn't fit him.
It's very raw, like
It doesn't fit him. The content fits him, but the music and the beat is not too short.
What? I live for it. I just pictured Too Short being like, bitch, bust them cheeks. Wake up with his Folgers in his
But my
cup.
thing
Be like,
is like, bust the cheeks. Like,
yeah, bust him open like, bitch, boom, into it, fucking split booty slam on my face and be like,
okay.
Do it again, Jesse. What is?
But I had to play that song because obviously that was the inspiration behind Chrissy's photo shoot.
Yes, honey, she was
Chrissy.
busting all them cheeks. Okay.
So we get Rich Mendices and Chinks, and they're sitting down having girl talk, having some tea time. Bitch, they was acting like they was AfterBuzz. I was like, do y'all want positions or jobs or something?
Okay.
Rich is so messy.
I mean,
He is such
He
a girl.
starts all the tea.
so he starts talking about, Cisco wasn't even there, and Rich is talking about Cisco's girl problems.
Because he wants to try to get the homies to be like, oh, it's cool, man. But who would think that is cool? Like, everybody knows there's the girl code and the guy code. You do not sleep with your homies' ex-girlfriends. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you just don't do that. Like, I don't know what he was trying to get out of them.
They're
Like,
not friends then. I think they're just saying they've known each other for the show.
Who? Cisco and Rich?
They can't be cool because Rich has never on camera had sex with nobody else's girl.
I mean, you're on camera, correct.
Like, he's never done this. So I don't think him and Cisco are friends. I just don't. I think they're just saying this. I think they're associates. They've known each other. But I don't think Cisco being like, don't do it. I don't think that holds any. Yeah, I don't think that holds any weight for
It's just
for
crazy.
For, what's his name?
It's like a Saigon situation. Like, whatever happened to Saigon?
oh, wow.
And Erica Jean, they got them all the way up out of here.
Well, that's good for
Right.
them. I hope that they're doing very well, actually.
Right.
So Rich starts talking about Cisco's problem because Rich had gone, for whatever reason, he felt it necessary to meet up with Diamond. And Diamond, I need you to take the brass diamond chain off. Like, I'm just done looking at that chain, girl. So he goes to meet her at the Shake Shack, and they talking about sin.
Clever name.
And how and talking about Cisco and all this stuff, and all of a sudden Diamond like twirls in her little chair and starts rubbing up on Rich, and I'm just like,
This is awkward.
What do we say?
Must be slim.
Girl.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I mean, she was just like, you're really attractive. And I'd be looking at the screen like, damn, like, I don't get it. Like, I must be blind to the
it's
rich
fine.
dollars spell, because
maybe
I
he's
don't
cuter in
Optimus
person.
Prime transform.
Maybe
Like,
he's cuter in person.
who?
Rich. Maybe it's one of those.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, you know
He's
what
not a
though?
bad-looking guy.
Like, if
He's
you
just-
if you
he's just a
accept
creep.
fucking Cisco, you know what I mean? Rich, they in the same lake. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? You fishing for trout.
right.
You out here. But to be honest, like, I just look at it like with Diamond, it's like, girl, have a
Thirst
sip.
trap.
You're thirsty as fuck just trying to stay on the show. Because clearly you ain't out here doing no modeling stuff in New York.
Right, clearly.
I feel bad for her.
Like, your scenes are always at a restaurant. Like, I don't even know where you're staying, actually.
She doesn't know who she's staying with. Remember? She was staying with some person.
She doesn't know.
She was
her
in
life.
an Airbnb. She was at somebody's house renting out a room.
Airbnb.
She needs to listen to her mama because she out here looking crazy.
Out here looking crazy. So, what do they call themselves? These guys, the Creep Squad. She's rubbing on Rich, talking about she thinks he's attractive, and then he pulls his hand behind the back of her head. I don't know what if he licked her face, kissed her face, put his ear in her tongue, or whatnot. But I
had to walk away.
I just taste earwax right now.
But Rich,
you know what earwax tastes like?
With the Mac Daddy vibe moves.
Ew,
Rich swear he is Mac Daddy Mac. Rich really out here living in 1998. Why are you doing this? What was that? If somebody did that to me in real life and he wasn't a fine dude, I would be like, what are you doing right now? I would be so annoyed if he weren't fine and he did that. Because only a fine dude could pull that off.
Right.
Oh, that whole lick in the side of your face?
Yeah, like, and then rubbing, getting
Well, she thinks he's fine. She said to him, you know, you looking good. If I was in that place, I would have walked over and been like, honey, is this your father? Are you okay? Is this man bothering you?
Not with that dress on.
Wink twice.
She had a booty dress on to go get burgers.
When did she not have a Melrose dress on? Like,
I can't.
She stayed be going to the club. Like, she stayed going to the club.
That's
you
why
know she went down to Melrose and got all the cute little
and brought them to New York talking about these are designer. I got these on Beverly.
These nylon dresses.
Beverly what, bitch? Beverly Glen. Like, get you down.
Honey, not even Beverly Glen. Okay.
Like, what side of Melrose?
Yeah, that necrophilia.
Definitely don't pass Fairfax, okay.
So Rich is telling all the guys about that his meetup with her, and that he's trying to smash. She's trying to smash the homie. And then, as if that's not messy enough, he gets up and was like, hey, so, I was just looking at booty magazines the other day, and I came across this. And he opens it up.
She's on the cover.
She's on the cover.
Which
she got like 6 pages. Girl, I mean, who knows?
I want to know if, like, her ass is nice looking.
Straight stunting, one of those.
Like, I just want to know, like, if the ass is saggy or if it's actually, like, put together. Like,
first of all, you'll never be able to tell by looking at that, because I went to one of the... I actually went to
photoshopped, huh?
What did I just say? A Smooth magazine shoot, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna see big booty bitches." It was the most ratchet, rancid bitches. I mean, gutta. They were very nice, but these bitches, I was looking at. I felt like Freddy Krueger done came up and scraped the side of their thighs. These bitches were so big that their stretch marks looked like the damn Grand Canyon.
Shit, Jesse.
I swear on everything. These bitches was bent over, doing everything. Then I seen the picture and I was like,
oh no, it definitely photoshopped it up. But Chrissy, in Chrissy's defense, when is she ever going to get the opportunity to be in straight stun? She's never going. This is her chance. She felt sexy. They gave her a new weave. She had makeup on.
I support it.
She lifted her legs up.
I mean, I'm not mad at her.
With it. And Chink,
She's
on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
Who don't do booty mags?
And my thing is, she was a pimp. Like,
she was a madam, dude.
wait, yeah, he said, this is trashy. She's a reformed madam. Like, what are we even talking about?
Oh, you want her to be a boss? Like, what kind of boss? Because
bro, my family, she was running the house.
And not only that, but like, let Chrissy feel let Chrissy feel pretty, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, Chrissy's the type of bitch that she dressed like a hoe because all her friends dress like hoes, and she just wanted to try and be like that. But she ain't out here sucking dick. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, no, you can't touch me. You can't do. You know what I mean? Like, that one Cisco's father would probably hit on Chrissy and be like, yo, and she'd be like, don't touch me. I got my man at home.
Right. She definitely seems like a loyal bitch.
So she's out there,
crazy.
At whatever store she is, and Chinks walks up in there with the magazine, talking about what's up with this hoe shit. Hoe shit? That ain't hoe shit. That's our boo. I need you to listen. This shit's trashy.
But you could tell she was like low-key like, that's our boo. Like,
no, Chrissy thought she was looking good.
Yeah, no.
Nobody's ever gonna argue Chrissy down from this magazine. She ain't never got asked to do no magazine. Now, when you get asked to do a magazine and you're like not the magazine girl type, Chrissy probably told all of her friends. She probably texted her family members like, "Girl, I'm in straight stunting." She is so excited.
And
She
as a
posted
matter of
all
fact,
those photos on her
Right, she was
Instagram.
like,
in 2
sneak
weeks,
preview.
all of those pictures right now are currently being blown up and sent to her house to hang up in the house.
Oh yeah.
Like, she's gonna have the ass photo right over the fireplace. Chrissy just gonna be up in there like,
Let Chrissy have her moment. She took his pea coat off like he was really gonna do something. Like, put the pea
Yeah,
coat
like,
back on, young man.
You are turning
you out here
it
running around with your
around.
Pico talking about this is trashy. Bitch, and then you sitting up here, she talking about you work with girls you fucked before. And they be singing on your dick. Come on, we ain't gonna sit up here and
I
pretend
mean,
like
at
they
least
don't.
she a G and she just knows what it is.
Right.
Like, she really is a writer. She just really over here clocking your T, and you really try to clock her, and you stutter.
He really
dude.
tried to clock it. He was like, you know, and like them girls, you know, in this book.
No, he's
his
like, you know,
Pico
that's
back
why I
on
don't
the
fuck
left.
with these type of girls in this book, and you in this book, so I'm out of here. Like,
Bye.
She was like, "Bye." And he left with the straight stunting.
He kept
What
the magazine,
is
though.
this? I'm gonna Google it when I get home.
Can y'all tweet us what the magazine was? I know someone out there, one of you dirty ass motherfuckers, subscribes to one of these magazines.
See this straight stunting, smooth. What is this? Another one, Booty Mag. It's another booty
I
mag.
don't be looking at none of that.
When you in New, you know they line them up in New York on
No,
on
but
the thing.
they be putting that partition thing up in front of it though. All right, so sorry about that, Chinks. You lost in that situation. I was not into that. All right, so then we get Chrissy meeting up with Sin. With her damn fucking, I thought she was
I mean,
to
at
Real
least it
Housewives of
wasn't
Atlanta and borrow Nene's wig at first. I was like,
no, that was not even touching Nini's wig. And that was another type of bird. She left the cockatoo, you know, weave
bitch, she looked
tail.
like Johnny Appleseed. With
She has her
thing
winter
on.
attire.
Fucking Huckleberry Finn.
But I'm not mad at that outfit compared to all her other outfits and hairs.
Okay.
I wasn't mad at this one.
So Chrissy's upset with Chinks. One thing I will say that she did say to Chinks is, go ahead and now use this magazine as your excuse to leave. Because it's been 2 years, you've been playing this game,
Yeah,
you ain't trying to really do nothing.
I hate when they try to come up with lame ass excuses like
You in this booty magazine. Okay.
Like, sir, I
You're
was a
fucking bitches in
madam.
the studio.
Like, I was running hoes, man. Like, you can't get any lower than that.
But my question is like, we've seen a lot of ass shots on here before. You know what I mean? Like, let's go back to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. We saw, you know, the first scene was Nikki in, you know, her ass, her tits just out. And Chrissy's was blurred, so I'm wondering, you think she got a little fish lip action showing in that shot?
like she's nude.
No, I mean, I'm sure she had a thong or something on, but I'm wondering, you know, if it was a little trout mouth around the under
Nah,
the swimsuit.
I mean, that's what I was saying. Is it saggy? Is it not saggy? I mean,
well, she didn't have a problem. If it was, she didn't have a problem with it.
I mean,
clearly she had no fucking.
So if it was a little baggy,
I don't even
Looking
want
like
to
a
know. Like,
Quaker
can we
oatmeal.
just? I cannot.
Jesse, I can't.
Stop. Okay, so Sin's upset that Erica says Bow Wow saved her. I'd be upset with that too.
Like Bow Wow saved her. What?
Wait, what happened?
About Sin talking about to Chrissy that she's upset that Erica says Bow Wow saved her after the relationship.
Bow Wow saved her because that was the only man who was ever going to marry her.
So then we see Sin go meet up with Cisco. We're gonna keep this part real short because I can't. So they had, you know, a really nice moment between the two of them. They both lost brothers, and watching Sin cry, that, you know, made me feel for her a little more.
And I like that Cisco's really keeping it about music and he ain't being a creep.
For this episode, I'm glad that he did not do that. I mean, because I feel like he wanted to make the
Of
prom move,
course,
but it's like she's crying, talking about her brother, like,
yeah.
don't be rich in this situation.
Well, and I mean, he's feeling it because he went through that stuff too. So.
So then we get Cisco and Rich talking. And they're talking about Sin and recording the record. And of course, Rich brings up Diamond in the letter.
But before, he was trying to butter up, Cisco and Sin, like, yeah, so how did it go with Sin? You know what I'm saying? You trying to smash
You got your new pussy on lock, right?
Right, like, 'cause I'm trying to get your old pussy, okay?
Like, just say that again. You know what I mean? Like, Rich, just say that. You trying to get Cisco's old pussy.
The fact that he, like, had a joke about it when he was so serious, like, come on, man.
Cisco says he has no feelings for Diamond unless Rich fucked her.
Make up your mind, bro.
So you don't have feelings for her, but if Rich fucks her, then you're gonna feel some sort of way that you feel for her.
Like, come on, dude.
I feel him, though.
And he should be, at this point, he should be past it. She was already dating the dude who was wearing the female outfit.
But
so
it wasn't his homeboy. It wasn't in the same circle.
Okay, but here's my thing, like...
But they're in the same circle, you have to understand.
I get it to a certain point.
That's messy.
It is very messy, but these guys are fucking messy. First of all, like, you have how many hoes out in New York, and this bitch is not even living in your house. She's living in wherever the fuck you got this bitch.
Right.
Like, that's a hoe. That's a thought. That is not your girlfriend. That is not somebody that you were trying to build anything with. Like, let's really keep that real. You can say that you were trying to do that thing. Clearly, Diamond does not feel that way. Clearly, Diamond feels so used that she's like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck your homeboy.
I mean, at least Rich probably fucks her in a bed, like...
In his bed.
In his bed.
Versus the car.
Oh, that's so sad. Poor Diamond. Girl, go back home. Just go back home. It's okay.
Girl.
There's opportunities everywhere. You can find something to do. I don't understand. It's not that serious. It's not this serious. Why is this happening to them?
Rich says that he thought about it, but wanted to know, how the relationship was with Cisco. Now Cisco's saying it's not cool to smash Shorty. Cisco talking about a code of loyalty. Like, I'm sitting here like, here's my fucking problem. Don't sit up here and talk about a code of loyalty with your boys, but you never had a code of loyalty with the bitch you fucking calling your girl.
Or your girlfriend Tanisha.
What's different? You want to have a relationship with this girl. You're telling this girl that you want to have a relationship with her.
Okay,
what's
I know
different
that,
between
but
that? So I can say that you're my boy, but then I can go fuck her, and then you still gonna be friends with me afterwards.
Yeah, because you're still my homie.
Right. So
like, I'm not gonna judge what you do outside of that, but if we're bros, then I'm not gonna have you go fuck whoever.
Right, but do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
As far as, like, you want to have a bro code,
right?
But you don't have any morals when it comes to the fucked up shit that you're doing in your life. But now, all of a sudden, because someone's fucking with someone that you want to fuck with.
Well, yeah, because it's a bro code. Like, that's like if I have a girl code, all right, but they don't know my other side of the life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we have this girl code. Like, we know we know what to not step over, what boundaries not to step over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Well, Cisco's just a bad person. He's a bad guy. He had the baby mama, was telling her that they were still together while he was smashing Diamond and everybody else, because Diamond wasn't even at the house, so he had another chick at the house with him while Diamond was getting sex in the car.
So he's
a bad guy.
Wait, so you're trying to say since Cisco did that to Diamond, that Rich could step with Diamond because he did all that things to him.
Or he can't get mad because he's a grimy dude. So you can't be grimy over here.
Okay, I get that.
I mean, I believe in a bro code, girl code. I believe in all that.
No,
but when it comes to Cisco personally, it's like
Rich knows the whole situation, how he treated Diamond. So now,
I mean, these guys just be running through these bitches.
I just don't even care.
I feel like it's fucking recycling.
Like, she can have Rich, they can have each other. They're gross. So.
I wonder why, Diamond, you can't find nobody else. There's no
she wants to be on the show. She wants to be on the show. I mean, next, bitch, I feel like next week she's going to be pregnant by Peter Gunn.
I mean, honestly, I can't wait to talk about it next week. Let's just not talk about it right now because...
Rich says that he will not smash Diamond, and I mean, next week looking like that ain't the story.
Clearly, that's looking like she's turning into Stalker 10.
So, speaking of Stalker, Sin goes and visits Erica. Was she right in doing that? Do you feel like you need that closure after something like this?
Some people need it, but sometimes you gotta save face. and sometimes you gotta act like you cool with it, and you just gotta move forward. Like sometimes you don't need to put yourself out there with someone who really is gonna treat you like they don't care. Because Erica is going to act like she really doesn't care. Like, oh girl, I moved on. No, I'm not hurt. I don't care about it at all. Oh, no. While sitting up here crying her eyes out, sometimes you just gotta suck it up, eat it, and act like you are moving on.
Yeah.
You know, I see Sin upset, and I've moved on, and I'm about to be someone's wife, and
Jesse.
I feel like I should just let her talk.
And then
So
started
now you
crying.
want to be quiet.
And now you're just sitting there like...
So now you want to be cute.
Like, this girl's
Girl.
crying here with her damn scarf wrapped around her neck. Like, I'm just sitting here looking like Erica just looked like a bitch at first, and then Sin broke her.
Yeah.
And then I felt like it was finally, in the whole relationship, this one moment actually made me
genuine.
feel like you actually did fuck with her. And you're just a hurt girl. Erica is just comes off like this hurt girl who ends up getting into these relationships, fucking the relationships up because almost on some like Gone Girl shit. But I just watched it last night and it just kept coming in my head. Yo, that movie really changed my view on a lot of things. But she be out here moving from dude to dude, and it's just like after Bow Wow, like I really hope that this is a serious thing. I really hope that you and Bow Wow really last a while and it's something magical comes out of that. I really wish that upon them because I really hope that she's not moving every season to a new person and then you're gonna be done with Bow Wow and then what is your life? Like you just bouncing from relationship to relationship to relationship.
Right.
Well, for the sake of both of them, I think they have to stay in this for a minute.
I mean,
They
Bow
can't
Wow
jump out of this.
cannot.
Because Bow Wow can't jump out of this because then people are going to be like, well, Bow Wow, what were you doing?
Like, are you a reality star now?
And then if she jumps out of it, it's going to be like, okay, now what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? You got Bow Wow. She better hang on. She better be like flapping out of the wind. Trying to get away. She better be like, no, with her feet flying in the breeze. Because this is an upgrade.
I mean, I think, like, the fact that Bow Wow even put a ring on it, I mean, I think he's really genuinely into her as much as she's into him. I think it's
so?
equal. Mm-hmm. I think more so.
I hope
mean,
so.
look at Bow
That's
Wow,
all
look
I'm
at her.
saying.
I mean, honestly, like, Bow Wow could get anybody, but, I mean, they really kind of, like, I think they're, like, good together, actually. I mean, Bow Wow, you know, never really made it to where he wanted to be. Erica clearly just won't ever be any there, so.
Whoa, shots
like,
fired.
I mean, let's be real, like, you know, like.
I mean, Bow Wow had a cute
his.
career.
Child stars can't last past the mid-20s
I'm
unless
saying
you're
it's
an
a cute
exception
career.
like Usher.
It's not like, oh my god, it's Bow Wow. It's just like, oh, okay, Bow Wow and Erica, that's cute. Keep it pushing.
No, Bow Wow,
Back in the day, I mean, I was
man.
at the Scream tours.
but
Like I said back in the day, he was popping, but where is he at now? Like,
He's
CSI,
actually
cool.
yeah.
Like, but
He's on
and
CSI.
nobody be even like on Bow Wow like that. That's all I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't,
Well.
and I don't know many people who do because he never comes up in my conversations with anybody that I have.
Well, I'm just, you know what, maybe I am getting too excited because we be talking about these motherfuckers.
Maybe.
Because I was looking at, first of all, Cisco's beard, mustache, or
I mean,
whatever, skin
clearly
stash.
he has had more of a successful career than Erica. Clearly.
Duh, I mean, that's not even
That's like
a thing.
right.
I was
when
more
you think
concerned.
about it, Bow Wow probably had the most successful career out of everybody on Love and Hip Hop, even though he's not on Love and Hip Hop. Let's really, if you really want to count it up,
Not more than Stevie.
Stevie J and then Bow Wow. But Bow Wow not on here. But if he were, Stevie J, Bow Wow, then Omarion, and then whoever else.
So then again, Ray J
Scrappy.
is up there.
Oh yeah, Ray J.
Ray J had 3 songs. Guys.
Hey, but he makes a lot of money off that sex tape.
But
to
like,
this day.
do we
And
think
he
a career
stays
span?
relevant.
So it'd be
Actually,
Stevie
Ray J probably stays the most
No,
relevant
he
out of
stays
all of
relevant.
them. Even more than Bow Wow, I would probably
Yeah,
say.
no, he stays.
Actually, I don't know about that because
I just
Bow Wow
think
would be
he
on
always-
syndicated television, not just VH1. But I did want to just say, Cisco's skin stash this week looked like the barber done faded it a little too much because that upper lip was looking
It was butt naked.
scarce.
It was butt ass naked. Good grief, Cisco. Cover that. Cisco, just grow a little beard. Like, and then a little mustache. Is that too hard to ask?
No, but you can have something on.
Is that
So Peter Guns
Oh, jeez, I forgot about that.
walks up into the house empty house. Walks up into the house like a damn Tony Hawk character off of damn Xbox 360. Like, what are you wearing?
He did. Poor thing. Everybody gets the poor thing.
Amina left. He's sad. Am I such a monster that Amina had to go to Germany, man? Yes.
Yeah, you are.
You are. The fact that you're even asking yourself that is
bad when
crazy.
he was walking through the apartment. I'm like, this is what you deserve, and every girl should be doing this to you.
And it blows my mind. It blows my mind. So then he goes to Charlie Murphy's podcast, which was random as fuck. And Charlie says that he should fly to Germany.
Charlie, don't misguide this man. Charlie has
No,
you
it's
out
not about
here.
misguiding this man. Charlie, do you know what you just did to Amina?
Right.
Have you seen no good deed? So Peter goes to Germany. This motherfucker looked like he was backpacking throughout Europe to try and find Amina. I was like, first of all, how did you get to Germany? I mean, clearly Mona paid for that because they were like, oh, you want to go to Germany? This is going to be great.
Can we ask why Peter's the only one on the cast in history to ever take trips?
Bitch,
Why don't nobody else, and Jesse said this, why don't nobody else get to go on vacation except Peter Gunn?
Well, Stevie J and Jocelyn have.
But the New York season.
Where'd they go?
Right. They went to do that video
the photo shoot.
yeah.
But my thing is I feel like Peter should fucking be off this show and work on the damn Travel Channel the way this motherfucker be getting free trips to fucking Puerto Rico, fucking Germany. Like, this motherfucker be out here, y'all. So he goes to fucking Germany. Amina's shocked and with his fucking
You
backpack.
think she had no idea he was coming?
I think that, honestly, because I at first wanted to believe that obviously she knew that this was going to happen, but then I thought Mona and them could have easily said, we want to do, an update on you and the baby, and then all of a sudden here's this motherfucker with his backpack looking like Diego, fucking the Explorer. Fucking, she's just like, what?
She was looking cute, though.
The baby's so cute.
Amina was looking real cute. She looked happy. Her sister was looking real cute. I just like her in Germany. She looked better in Germany. Her life just looks much better. So she's shocked. He says he wants to make the family work. He's throwing out the same damn excuses, talking about chances, and she's like, okay, I want you to move up. And then we get to sit down with the mother, Astrid.
Oh, she was not playing.
Yo, I know I said that Diamond's mom kept it real, but this bitch was the realest bitch we have seen on any Love and Hip Hop.
I don't know. Diamond Strawberry's mom really kept her.
No. Because here's the thing: Diamond Strawberry's mom didn't take her young daughter back. Amina's mom was like, I mean, it's your decision. I wouldn't go back though.
She was like, he's cool, but I don't like him.
Yeah, no, he's cool, but he's lying. I don't believe him.
Yeah, he ain't gonna change.
Peter uses the same fucking story. I messed up, I haven't been the best, but I love her, and her leaving made me realize the mistakes that I made.
I'm more surprised that he had the balls to actually go there. If I was a dirtbag, I'm not sitting in front of nobody's family.
Crying. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I was an idiot.
He wasn't even crying. There was no tear.
Because he doesn't care. He just needs a house to go back to.
Yeah, he's
like, look, babe,
now.
I'm disgusted.
Y'all changed the locks, so I had to come here. Couldn't get the rest of my clothes. Why have this backpack?
Right.
Can I borrow the key? And then I'll be out by the time you come back.
He has nowhere to go.
Tara still be letting him sleep on the couch.
No, he be in the bed, the girl. He's in the bed.
At Tara's house,
yeah,
for
under
sure.
the sheet.
For
He's
sure.
under the flat sheet. He's just not in the bed. He's under the comforter and the flat sheet.
For sure.
In there.
Amina wants to be alone. She said she's made up her mind. I mean, I hope she wasn't just saying that in front of her mother, but just the fact that those words even came out of Amina's mouth. I hated the fact that she couldn't look Peter in the face and say that, and she was looking at her mom. But at the same time, in that situation, I feel like I probably would, because I was thinking, why aren't you looking at Peter? Why are you looking at your mom? But if you were in this situation, you have confessed all this stuff to your mom, and your mom is looking at him like he is like the devil, like, why are you even thinking about going back with him? I feel like the person she felt in that moment, she needed to convince, like, I'm really not going back to this man, was her mom. And that's the only thing I can see as to why the conversation was fully directed at her mother. What are y'all thinking? Or she was scared and she's going to end up back with him? I feel like...
I think she was scared of him. Not like scared, abusive, scared, but... whenever she tells Peter something and he talks back to her, she starts crying, she gets emotional, he flips it on her. So I think she was afraid that if she said this to her, he was going to have a chance to be like,
find a way to reverse it.
Yeah, don't you care that you're breaking up our family? And she's going to be like,
or she probably felt in that situation for her to get over it more. Is to tell her mom, because you don't want to lie to your parents. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't even tell your parents nothing because you don't even want nothing to come out your mouth, because once you say that to your parents, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that even came out of her mouth in front of her mom, to her mom's face, her mom's like, all right. You know, like, that's a lot to tell your parents that, because once your parents know everything, it's a wrap. Especially when you're close to your family. You know what I mean? And she's really close to her family.
And I believed her when she said that she wants to work on a friendship. And this is what I said to y'all. I said, watch Amina be the one girl that Peter has fucked with. And she gets her shit together. She moves back to America. And she's like, yeah, I'm cool with Peter. Like, you know what I mean? He's fucking all those bitches. But it's whatever. I don't care. And Tara's still up here, like, picking up pieces. Like,
pieces of other bitches' clothing.
Right.
Okay.
Well, all right, Tara, be like Amina. Move on. Because, I mean, this bitch, she talking about she moving on. She goes and meets up with Yandy, talking about Waller's World. It's an etiquette training for artists.
I think it's a good lane for her. Because a lot of artists don't have training. They don't have media training anymore. They don't know how to carry themselves. Even when they're interacting at events and stuff, it's just not the same. I agree with her. It's not the same the way it used to be. And Tara, even though she's kind of stupid with Peter, the way she carries herself and her demeanor is very sophisticated and proper, and she has an air about herself. So I think that's a good lane for her.
All right. Yeah. She's upset that Peter went to Germany. She says she's upset because she asked him to pick up the kids, and he said he couldn't drop them off because he's going out of town. And she's mad that he just said out of town versus saying, I went to Germany. Bitch, what do you think he said to Amina when he went to the fucking Caribbeans with your ass?
Okay.
Like, get your fucking life.
And this is the thing. Like, Tara, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The fact she's been with this man for 15 years, okay? I get how she would really want him to really be with her. Like, I get it, okay? Like, but I can't even be mad
how do you
at her
understand that, Nicolette, if it's, like, not 15 years of a good relationship? Like, it wasn't 15 years of a good relationship. She said it was 15 years of back and forth, in and out.
It's going to take time. Like, I'm not saying she's going to run back into it, but, I mean, it's going to take a lot of time for her to just be like, okay, deuces, goodbye. Like, she has 2 sons by him. Yeah. When she looks at them, they probably look like him, you know what I'm saying? And, like, he's been in her life this whole time doing these things multiple times. So, you know what? I understand when she's coming through, but yes.
Yes,
therapist,
in 15 years,
the fuck does, okay?
If you can make it through 4 years of somebody like Peter, 15 is nothing. If you can make do 4 years of hard labor with a man like Peter Guns, hard labor, 15 is just like, yeah, cool, 15. Because that means you're really broken. You're really broken. So
you got to be at 15 years.
Yeah, that's nothing. I mean, it is to a normal person, somebody who's healthy and cares about having a healthy relationship. But to somebody who is really can really deal with a man like that, that's nothing.
I have a 2-year mark.
Okay, 2 years. Like,
and that's already too long, isn't it? Push that to 2 weeks. Yeah. So Tara talking about, I want to be over it. And then the following sentence says, you know, I wish I could be with him under different circumstances. I wish I could hurt him.
I feel like, you know,
don't wish anything on him.
You know what she's in love with? She's in love with the potential of what she wants it to be.
She's in love with the pain.
And so she's hanging on to that because she thinks some way, somehow he's going to change, but he's not.
And she wants to hurt Peter because not to hurt him and so she can finally say, how does it feel? She wants to hurt him so he can come running back because he's hurt.
But he's stone cold, ain't have no feelings. Like, you could just knock his head, he'd be like,
all she has to do to hurt Peter is to stop talking
to him. Ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in his brain but music.
Right.
Like,
she
for real.
Listen to Jaheim and Keisha Cole too much.
Not the Jaheim, man.
Change for you. Like, bitch, that ain't happening.
Okay.
Did he still got cornrows? She needs to just stop talking to Peter. That would hurt him worse than anything she could ever do. He's that type. The minute you say, okay,
you
cool,
have to
Peter,
really say no
and stop talking to him, he's that type that will break down and cry because she's not speaking to me. She won't answer the phone. Oh my God, I'm so hurt. That would hurt Peter.
Yeah.
So the final storyline, which is just like, we're going to go through this one real quick. Mendices and Yandy, like, we get it. You know, Yandy is pregnant, emotional.
Next week's going to be way better.
Yeah. And Mendices just sitting there like, bitch, your hormones are crazy right now. Like,
But he shouldn't have said that the baby was in the hospital. Mendices, you couldn't come up with nothing else, though? Like, you couldn't come up with nothing else.
Like, but that also shows the mentality of who we're dealing with. Like, because she didn't pick up the kid, like, you like, I'm your dad, yo. Like, I need you here stat.
It's like, come on, you couldn't think of nothing.
Right.
Like, how about you hurt yourself? How about I couldn't with that? And so, yeah, Yandy overreacted about that. And on that note, let's head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So next week, Peter's yelling at Amina again. Way to be sorry.
No, Amina's yelling at him because apparently she probably catches him doing something or something. Like, she's like, you ain't single? Like, and he was like, well, you told me I was single. I can do whatever I want. And she's like, I don't mean you fucking all these bitches.
He was doing it while y'all were married
Amina,
together,
stop it.
girl.
I just can't.
So does that mean she comes back next week?
I think so.
We knew she wasn't staying.
I mean, I know.
We knew.
Yeah.
Then we get Diamond says,
Oh, this my man.
I can't wait for this.
Man.
This my man. And if anyone comes around, I'm going to fuck him up.
If anybody texts you, I'ma fuck them up, Rich. Okay?
Diamond be hella sprung out
My
here,
thing is
man.
like, Diamond must have licked Mona Scott's fucking coochie out, fucking cleansed it out with fucking Mr. Clean, been up in that bitch with Bounty. Like, what is Diamond doing that she's like, can you find another dick for me to, like, fuck with on the show?
Diamond's doing it herself.
Yeah, I think Diamond's doing this herself.
They pretty quick to get rid of bitches on the show.
No.
Like,
And
they're
that's why she clings on to as many dudes as she could.
And she's sitting here saying, look, you know what? I'll fight Johnny.
Diamond does this to anybody. Diamond,
I really think
she's
Miss
psycho.
Strawberry is crazy.
Diamond be hella sprung.
Like, no, she don't even be hella sprung. She just be psycho. She have one man, and then that man is her territory. Like, I can't.
Man, she's like a
she
pest.
crazy.
Fucking, then my favorite situation we have, well, after, so we're gonna get Diamond versus Johnny, and then we're gonna get Yandy and Miss Kim Bella's back, talking about, I'll be security because they're gonna try and fire Remy.
Ooh, I cannot wait to see this all go down. I'm so glad Kimbella really has her back. Like,
yeah. I'm excited for the return of Kimbella.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom. And on that note, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia.
me at Sensei Don't Play.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.